Guys, if you don't know, I am married. It's not your handsomeness that I will live with, right? It is your person. It is who you really are. I can buy numbers, but I can't buy impact. Does that make sense? If people around you are not like treating you well, if they don't respect you, it's as good as not having them around. Like I said, marriage is deep for me. Let me just tell you something. YouTube is addictive. Once you start YouTube and it's like your passion, when you're not doing YouTube, you're not happy, right? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is like your first time here, you're welcome. My name is Bemi and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. So please don't make it your last. Click the subscribe button right now, hit the notification bell button beside it so that you can know when I drop content like this. And if this is not your first time, you know I cherish you so much, and you know, yeah, my OGs, like I always tell you guys, thank you for coming back to check my video out. And today, as you've seen in the thumbnail and the title, I'm going to be sharing about myself. I've asked you guys questions on my Insta stories, and I put it on my WhatsApp as well so that people can join in, because I know that people actually like watch me on WhatsApp as well. So I put it there too, and I got some questions. So I'm here to like answer your questions, and maybe you get to know me better, because I feel like I've not like done a proper video since God knows when, like a Q&A since God knows when. And I've evolved a lot and I've learned more about life, and this is me trying to share about myself to you guys, with you guys again. So if this looks like what you're interested in, you definitely want to keep on watching. Let's go to my first question. By the way, I'm using my laptop, like I'm using my phone to film, and my second phone is sports. I use a Samsung phone like as my second phone, and the screen spoiled, and I was told to bring 75,000 naira to like repair it. And as a pre-rich babe that I am, I don't think it is wise to spend 75,000 naira on a phone to repair a phone, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm going to be reading it from my laptop. I'll put these questions on the screen as well for you guys to see. So let's go. First question I will be talking about, that I will be answering, is from Frisayo__. She said, do you have a best friend? Actually, I have a best friend. Yes, I do have a best friend. This one is from talk with underscore Tommy, or talk with underscore Tommy. Says, advice for an upcoming YouTuber. See, let me tell you something. If you're an upcoming YouTuber, or like you want to start your YouTube, or maybe you're a small YouTuber like us, I think the first thing you should put into consideration is quality content. And I want you to know that you have to be much more, like very, very, very patient if you want to be successful on YouTube. And there is no like shortcut on YouTube, to be very honest. Like you have to just like be very patient. It's a process. Like it's not something you cannot jump anything. Like it's a principle. Like if you're not putting up quality content, people are not going to watch your video, because there are a lot of videos on YouTube. Why should people watch your videos? Do you understand? My advice is put out quality content, emphasis on quality content, and be consistent. I mean, when you consistently put out content, people will take you seriously and they will watch your video. Not just any content, remember I said quality content. And also I made a tweet about when you want to start your YouTube channel. Like I think I'll put it in the description, the link in the description box, below. And I'm going to like make another video talking about my experience as a small YouTuber, as a growing YouTuber. You guys should watch out for that video. So yeah, like I said, quality content, be very consistent on YouTube. Try and check out what other big creators are doing, not like copy them, but see how they are doing their stuff, learn from them, glean from them, and all of that. What else? You have to be patient. And another thing I want to say is get a job. If you want to start YouTube, like get a job, because YouTube is not going to pay you, and you are like spending a lot of money on YouTube. Like you are spending so much to be consistent and give us quality content on YouTube. So have a job, or have something that gives you money, maybe a support from your family or somewhere, and all of that. But make sure that you have money before you start YouTube. Not like a lot of money, but at least money that can sustain you, because YouTube is going to take a lot of your time, and a lot of your money, and a lot of your energy. So what happened my YouTube video on my own experience as a YouTuber and all of that. So yeah, this is coming from talk with underscore Tommy as well. It says, what keeps you going? What keeps you going on, if that makes any sense? Let me say on YouTube, right? So what keeps me going on YouTube, like I think it's the fact that first, YouTube gives me joy. Like, there's something about YouTube that I don't know, when I'm doing YouTube, I'm just happy. The only constraint is the fact that I'm not making money from it yet, and I have to like work to like sustain my YouTube, if that makes any sense. If you understand, if you're a YouTuber, you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, so I'm working to sustain YouTube, which is quite draining. Like, sometimes I just think about it like, do I really have to work? Like, do I really have to? So yeah, what keeps me going is the fact that I have a goal. Like, I don't know. There's something. Okay, let me just tell you something. YouTube is addictive. Once you start YouTube and it's like your passion, when you're not doing YouTube, you're not happy, right? When you are doing YouTube, you're exhausted. When you're not doing YouTube, you're not happy. So I think the fact that YouTube is addictive, it makes me feel like if I'm not doing it, I'm not serious with my life. So it's one of the reasons. But it's not, that's not just the reason, because that's just like by the way. But the fact that I have passion for YouTube, I have passion for, you know, doing these things that I am doing, it makes me happy to sit down like this and making videos and editing them and putting them out and all of that. So it makes me so much happy. It makes me happy like a lot. And also, what keeps me going is the fact that people like watch my videos and they comment. And I used to be like, if I don't put out videos for these people, I feel like they will just maybe forget about me, and maybe they will just be like, this person. Some people actually like comment my DM and be like, you're not posted, and I'm like, thank you. So, but majorly what keeps me going is the fact that I see a lot of big YouTubers that started exactly where I am right now, and they are somewhere. So it makes me feel like I can do it. This is not like motivation, because it's like a process, it's a journey. So it makes me feel like I can do it. And also my analytics keeps me going, because when I see 2,500 watch hours, I feel like I need 1,500 more to become monetized. So let's go. Let me just keep, you know, making videos and doing all of that. So yeah, I hope I make sense. This is from Zaza, Z_Zaza. She said, are you in a relationship? And guys, I got a lot of these questions. Like, a lot of people were asking me, are you in a relationship? Do you have a boyfriend? Guys, if you don't know, I am married. In case you don't know, I am married, right? A married person does not have a boyfriend. A married person has does that even make any sense? So, see my fingers, I am married. Period. Thank you. This is from Niani_M. She said, how did you get your job? Guys, I think I was going to make a video about that, but I think I should just tell you guys here. So guys, where I am presently is my primary place of assignment for NYSC, and when I was in January, before I went for NYSC, I had finished school and I was trying to like get a place in Lagos because I wanted to serve in Lagos. And then I was working with this agency, and it was remote, fully remote, and I was an intern at FCMB. Then I was working, so I was trying to like, you know, juggle both. That one is like full time, this one is remote, so I was working together. So that day I just joined, and I think after 4 days I joined, one of our biggest clients pulled out, and I was quite sad because I felt like, you know, it is like there was an agreement, there was a contract, but they actually like pulled out because I don't know what had happened before I joined, but we were like, something happened, and I was like, okay, cool. So that I was very sad that day. Like, I didn't know what it means to, like, you know, for a client to pull out, but I feel like that's not actually a good thing. So I was very, very sad and down that day. So I went to Twitter and I put on Twitter that, I think I will look for the Twitter where I can see it. I put on Twitter that who knows anybody that works in an agency. And the reason why I asked was because I just wanted to like pour it out and ask the person, like, when clients pull out like this, how do you feel? Like, how do you feel about it? And then I just put it on Twitter that, okay, who knows who works in an agency? And then I think people retweeted, and then my present boss like replied and said, I do. And then I checked her bio and I saw that she, like, you know, I saw that she like owns an agency, and I was like, also, then I saw that she actually like a CEO. I didn't bother to ask her like, how do you cope? When I didn't bother, I just said something. My manager just said, like, you are looking for PPA, isn't it? Just, you know, push it to her. And I was like, okay, let me just tell this mommy, I mean this woman, that this is my problem. Then I just told her that, good afternoon, my name is Bemi, and I'm a copper in Lagos, like I'm an intended copper in Lagos. I would like to serve in your organization, blah blah blah. I just told her, and then she was like, so I now told her that I saw this particular one you buy. She was like she has left that place, but she's starting on that one, which is going to start in March, like as a startup. And I was like, cool, can I join? She's like, I should message the HR. And I messaged the HR like collected my she gave me an email address to like reach out to her, and when I reached out to her through via the email, and then she gave me the test to go through the she gave me a test and all of that. I did the test and I got a mail that I have been. I was like, wow, I think that's like a lesson. I don't know, but that was why I got my job. Like I just shot my shot and that was it. So I hope that answered your question. Okay, so this is from on WhatsApp. It says, this is from Amide. She said, what is your full name? Okay, so guys, I think truly I don't like talk about my full name a lot, and I'm very sorry about that. My name is Bimileke or Jenny. I'll put it on the screen. I'm a Yoruba. I'm from Ibadan. I'm from Oyo State, Nigeria, but I'm presently based in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a core member in Lagos, Nigeria. What else? I finished from Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, in Abeokuta, and I studied agricultural extension and rural development. What else? I think that's all. Question from Amide. She says, how old are you? A lot of times, guys, when I say my age, people attack me like, it is not possible, it cannot be this age. And it makes me feel like, what's the point in telling my age if people are not going to believe me, or if people are going to be saying, oh, you're lying. But by the way, I was born on 11th of June 1994, and I clocked 28 last June 11th last. That was like 3 or 4 months ago. So yeah, 28 years old. I'm just also asked me like, what's your take on marriage? I think this is quite a deep question, which I feel like should be in another video, but let me just answer. I believe so much in marriage. And I used to say it a lot. If you follow me on Insta stories or anywhere, you know that I always say that I'm going to have a happy home. I'm going to like have children. I'm going to have the husband of my dreams. I'm going to like have beautiful kids. I'm going to like have a home, because I believe so much in marriage and I want to have one, right? But I have like reservations about it, about the kind of man I want to be with. Not like quality, not like physical attributes, but somebody that actually respects me, somebody that actually like understands that, okay, understands my love language, understands me, understands my imperfections and all of that, which I'm going to do for him as well. So it's just like that. But I believe so much in marriage, and I believe that it is an institution created by God, right? So if everyone sounds spiritual right now, but it's an institution created by God, and it's actually like a lot to me. Like marriage is not levity to me. It's not something that I take with levity. I don't take it as something simple. It's a lot to me, and I feel like it takes a lot of courage to actually say you want to get married, because I don't see it as something that is simple. I see, not like complicated, but I feel like it takes a level of. I saw a tweet like some days ago, and I agreed with the post. Like, when people are getting married, I don't see it as a pressure to get married. I just look at them and be like, wow, you guys actually like take up this courage. Wow, it's courage that I'm celebrating. Like, wow, because for me, marriage is a lot too. Even relationship is a lot to me. Like, it's not. I don't take it to levity. Like, I don't just do casual dating. Like, I can just have like friends that are very close, but when it comes to relationship, it's a lot to me. Not to talk of marriage. So marriage is a lot to me. But I personally, I believe in marriage, and it's an institution by God, which I believe that personally, I'm going to like have my home marriage. I'm going to have a beautiful home, the husband of my dreams, and beautiful kids. Sorry, I'm married. Sorry, I'm married. Like I said, marriage is deep for me. It's not surface. Before I can decide to like say I want to get married, not like it's complicated work. It has to be like a lot of work has gone down, and the person I'm marrying to has a lot of do you get? So she also asked me, what do you look out for in men? Okay, as much as I want a man that actually like looks good, blah, 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 that's by the way. It's not your handsomeness that will live with, right? It is your person, it is who you really are. So what I look for in men is their ability to express themselves. Like I love men that actually like express themselves. Like, let me know if you're sad, let me know if you're not okay, let me know I'm your partner, right? Let me just know, okay, I'm not feeling too good because I lost money. I'm not, I didn't like what you did the other time. I would appreciate if you do it like this, or if you don't talk to me that way. I, you know, just express. I believe so much in expressivity, and I don't think it's gender based. Like, as a man, express yourself. And I used to tell anybody that I am with, or anybody that I'm close to that is a man, because I feel like I've been with friends with a lot of guys that they feel like expressing themselves means that I'm going to take them for granted in the long run. But I used to like tell them, like, more like a reassurance that, don't worry, I am never going to take you for granted. So I used to like tell them, like, constantly, so that they can know that because you're expressing yourself to me does not mean that I'm going to wake up one day and start taking you for granted. No. So I believe so much in expressivity, and I believe so much in respect. If a man respects me, and also I believe so much in effort. A man that makes effort and pays attention to details. Oh my god. Like, if you can make effort and you pay attention to details, and oh my god. So those things, because for me, disrespect is a deal breaker. Period. If you don't respect me, if you don't respect me, like, anyhow, any, like, you don't respect me at all, like, what are we doing together? That's emotional damage. So these three things: expressivity, respect, effort, attention to details, you have me. She also asked, what are your goals and aspirations? Okay, my goals and aspirations. I want to be a very big YouTuber. I mean, I want to have a community of people that I impact positively, because this thing is not about it's not about the numbers for me. Because if it was about the numbers, I can buy numbers, but I can't buy impact. Does that make sense? Like, I can't buy the loyalty of people to me. I can't buy all these things. So I want to have a community of people who are loyal to me, as an exchange for the positive impact I'm making on them, if that makes any sense. So I want to become successful on YouTube, such that people look out to me as an inspiration to start their own. I'm getting emotional, I don't know why. By the way, I'm a very emotional person, and yeah, about content creation as a whole, I want to be a content creator that I want to be like a great content creator that actually, like, you know, when brands are thinking of who to reach out to, I am part of them. And also, I would like to, I'm working in an agency presently, and I think I love strategy, like, to an extent. So I would like to have an advertising agency in the future, God willing. And also, one of my goals is to, like, you know, do a lot of charity work. But I really want to do charity. It breaks my heart to see people on the streets, and, you know, they don't have help, and it's not their fault, they just don't have access to some certain things. So yeah, so yeah, asking me that, are you in the relationship again? Like, I got a lot of questions about it, and I said, I am married. Baby, congratulations, I am married. Simple. Okay, so this question is from I've forgotten her username. She actually dropped it in my DM on Instagram. She didn't use the tag, that question tag, but she said, how to deal with family expectations. When it comes to family, I'm always very quite sensitive about what I say. But let me just say, it's okay to, like, you know, create boundaries. Because your family does not mean that you shouldn't create boundaries. Create boundaries, like, have boundaries. Because if you don't look out for yours, but it depends. Like, when it comes to family, it's quite relative, right? Some families have been there for you in the past, that maybe they've made a lot of maybe a sacrifices for you, and they are expecting returns, right? In that way, you don't have choice than to pay, like, than to be there for them as well. But in a case where it's just like the normal thing and all of that, I think you just set boundaries, like, set clear boundaries. Because families don't have they don't have boundaries. It's you that will create the boundaries. And you have to be selfish a little bit and be strict a little bit. I'm not saying you should neglect your family, but I'm trying to watch what I say, because personally I have my own personal reservations about it, but I'm trying to pick my words right, so that you not be like, Baby said I should not talk to my family members. No, I didn't say that, but I believe so much in boundaries, even with family members, because those people don't know boundaries. It is you that will create it, so that when they see that you have created boundaries, they will stay there, right? And also, when it comes to family expectations, I believe so much in, if you didn't help me at all, or make access for me, or create room for me to become anything, you should not expect so much. I am trying my best to like become something. So why are you expecting? And if it's about marriage, I try as much as possible to not let the pressure get to me. Like, I'm at the point where I know that, okay, my mom is going to say this. When she calls me, I know that she's going to talk about it, but I don't allow it to get to me. When I was around 26, 25, I used to cry whenever she asked me, but now I already know that she's going to call me and ask, right? And I don't know what to say to her, because I don't have problem. I know why I just have reasons. So now when she asks me, I don't even say anything, and it doesn't get to me, right? So I've gotten to that point. And if it's about money and all of that, it is okay to shut them out at the moment, to focus on yourself until you become that thing that they're expecting. They will be fine, to be very honest. They will be very, very fine. I hope I actually like try to pick my words, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So set boundaries, like set clear boundaries, look out for yourself first, and just but balance it, balance. You get. This is from Fisayo __ as well. She said, what do you do when you feel overwhelmed? I'm a very emotional person, and I get overwhelmed a lot. Not like and I cry a lot. Like I'm a crybaby, because I believe that tears are a form of expression. It doesn't mean that I'm happy, it doesn't mean I'm sad. It's just a form of, if I'm very happy about something, that's why the water come out. It's a form of expression, right? When I'm sad, I cry. It's a form of expression. When I'm on my period and I'm frustrated, I cry. I'm expressing myself. I'm expressing the anger. I'm expressing the frustration. I'm expressing. Sometimes when you are stressed, you cry because you are expressing the stress. That's the way you can express it. You understand? So it's a form of expression for me. So when I'm overwhelmed, I cry, and sometimes I just sleep, or I just watch series, like, or talk to my friend, like, and that one I just like dump everything on him and I start crying. Do you understand? So I think sometimes it's okay to have somebody in our corner, but me, as a person, like, I was at a point where I didn't have any best friend, I don't have any confidence, I don't have anybody I was talking to. So the only thing I do is, because I believe so much in, I don't believe in I believe in having people, but sometimes I don't believe in the fact that you have to like just make sure that people are around you, because there will be times that you'll be lonely. So you now start allowing them to treat you anyhow, because you feel like there will be a time that will need them. No. If people around you are not like treating you well, if they don't respect you, it's as good as not having them around. So yeah. But right now, I used to just like message him, like, even if it's online, I just drop everything and I cry. And people that are close to me know that when I'm overwhelmed, I just drop everything. If you are reading my message and you are not replying, I will tell you at that time that you're just replying my message. You're just reading, you're not replying. Like, I'll just be all over the place, and you know that something is happening to me. So like I said, I just cry, talk to my friend. And if my friend is not available, I cry myself to bed or watch series. And that's when you now see me watching movies that I don't watch on a normal day. So yeah, that's what I do. I cry, but most of the time I cry and sleep. So yeah. It's Jumzi said, how do you choose friends? Okay, when it comes to friendship, I've said it a lot of times, I'm very big on friendships. And when it comes to friendships, I'm not the best to be. When you are looking for somebody to be friends with so that you can be lazy and not do anything, I'm not the person to come to, because I have expectations, huge expectations when it comes to friendships. So I wanted to like, make effort for me, because I will do the same. I wanted to reciprocate this kind of energy I'm giving to you. I wanted to like look out for me. I wanted to understand me and how I want to be loved. I wanted to be there for me when I need you, right? So because these are things I would do. If you're my friend, these are the things I would do. I want you to be loyal to me. I don't want you to like, when we go out, people are abusing me as well in front of them. So I'm big on these things. So I choose friends based on all these things: respect, loyalty, and I don't just become friends with people. It takes a process. Becoming friends for me is process, and I have to like and another thing is, the way you think matters, your thought process, your mindset. If me, like as I am right now, I don't have a poverty mentality. I don't believe in limitations when it comes to things. But if you as a person, you believe that I cannot make it, Jerry, we cannot be friends. So your mentality, it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It's just like me. I want people that have different mentality from yours around me. So I consider your mentality, your thought process, and your mindset as well before I choose friends. Doing asked that, what was the drive to start YouTube? Okay, I've always wanted to start YouTube. Like I've said it before, I've always wanted to do YouTube since 2020. Even before 2027, I love YouTube. I always talk about it. In fact, I bought a background to like 32, like for my backdrop. I use it to sew clothes. I did not start at YouTube. So, but at some point, I just said, let me start. So, but the reason why I started is because first, I love to talk like this. Oh my God, I love to talk. And I feel like this is a way to like, express myself. I want to impact people as well. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best person on earth, but I just want to impact people as well. And also, and because I like to create content, creating content makes me happy. So, yeah. Elema official. This Elema official is when I saw the question on YouTube. And when I saw the question on Instagram, the person has blue tick. Maybe he's a celeb. He has blue tick. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, you people go and take this person. The person is a celeb on Instagram, and the person dropped a question for me. Sorry, dropped not question, but the person said, keep up the good work. I said, thank you so much. Flips ear. So the Grace C _, that's the talk where she actually makes the best. She actually curates the best gift items on Instagram. Guys, if you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend that you want to, or maybe your mom or dad or sister or a loved one wants to do birthday or anything, and you want to like curate gift for them, check this babe out. She's very good. So she said, is there anything you're struggling with at the moment? If so, how are you dealing? Okay, I have a quite number of things I'm dealing with at the moment, and the way I deal with stuff, I journal a lot. Like, I write things down a lot. So I journal a lot, and it's more of self-awareness for me, right? I talk to my friend about certain things, and also I cry about things, and it depends on what the thing is, right? If it's something I can control, I look for ways to go about it. I beat myself up a lot. If I'm the one that caused that thing I'm struggling with, I'll cry and beat myself up and try to, if it's like to prepare myself of sleep, I will not sleep. But so if it's something I cannot control, I just sleep and let it be and write it in my journal. But presently, I'm struggling with certain things, and I feel like the way I'm dealing with it, I just cry sometimes, and because it's something I cannot control, I just cry and I journal. That's just it. And I talk to my friend about it. Yeah. Favor said, when I see money, guys, Favor is actually my sponsor. Anything you see that I do on Instagram is Favor that gives me money. Shebi, you said you want to embarrass me on YouTube, I would come for you. They decided to came for me. She said, why don't you show us your boyfriend? You mean my husband? I'm actually married, so I'll show you guys my husband very, very, very soon. We are doing it low key. Did you get? So Bisade is crazy. She said, how are you funding your life? My husband funds everything I do. From everywhere I go, my husband gives me the money. Do you get? Since you are crazy, I'll be crazy with you too. When will you start dating? Bisade, I'm married. Do you understand? I'm married. Thank you so much. So I think these are all the questions. God, please don't let me miss out on any question. Hey, I was talking about friendship at that time. I think I didn't have support. Support too is something for me. When I'm choosing friends, you have to be supportive. You have to like be interested in my affairs. I have to be interested in, and when I say that you're competitive, I don't think I can, because we are friends. We have to pull each other up. But if you are seeing me as a competition with you, and maybe you are thinking that, because something is going on well with me, and then you feel like you are lesser than me, and that we are now getting bitter or getting envious towards me, because you can't go to any length. I will just close it up. So guys, these are all the questions that you guys asked me. Thank you guys for asking me these questions. I feel so good doing this. I think I liked doing this, and I think you guys get to know me better right now. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for like asking me questions. Thank you guys for like supporting my channel, because without you guys I cannot do anything really. So thank you guys for watching my video, and please, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe on this. So please subscribe. Please guys, like my videos. When you like my video, they still sent me I still saw it on YouTube this thing the other day, that when people interact with your post, they suggest it for people to watch. So please guys, watch my videos, like it, comment, like, you know, this is why YouTube will recommend it. Please, thank you guys so much. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.